Hey guys, welcome to Cord Cutting Today, the weekly recap edition. So sorry about that. Philip is out for the week, and I know a lot of you have really been missing the daily videos, so I just wanted to jump in and do a quick recap of some of the top stories from the full week instead of just the day. Before we jump in, just a quick note. We've been getting a lot of comments, especially on the videos, asking, where is Luke? Why isn't Luke making videos? Is Luke laying on a beach in Maui maybe? For those of you who may have missed it, Luke sold Cord Cutters News a few months back. It's been a while now. And with that, he chose to leave the company. With his blessing, I stuck around and I'm still over here writing news for the site. I worked for Luke for years and I've been full-time with Cord Cutters News for just over a year now. Tamara is still here also. She's still writing. You've seen Philip in the videos. And we have a few contributors now adding to the site over on the writing side. So some new names and faces, but we're still here, still sharing the news, and still very passionate about the world of cord cutting. So I hope that you'll stick with us for a few small changes, but hopefully nothing huge. Also, no, I can definitely say that Luke is not on a beach in Maui. He is home at his house, probably in his backyard or watching football. So with that out of the way, let's talk about some of the stories from this week. I'm recording this on Thursday night, so happy draft day to the football fans. We'll be sharing news over on cordcuttersnews.com about how to watch this new virtual edition of the 2020 draft. So if you want to stream that, be sure to check out those posts. Things are definitely going to look a little different this year. I'm kind of excited about it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And they're also raising money for coronavirus relief. So definitely check out those posts and we'll have links in those. All right, I have some low orbit satellite internet news to share today. I know that everyone's always really interested in hearing more about SpaceX and Amazon Internet. So on Thursday, today for me, yesterday for you, we shared some news from Elon Musk. He was on Twitter and he answered some questions about Starlink and SpaceX. So in some of the replies on Twitter, he revealed that Starlink will begin beta testing privately in about 3 months and publicly in about 6 months. So for us, that means that the private testing is probably going to happen amongst employees and, excuse me, and they'll just kind of like work out some kinks before they get things ready for the public. And then in about 6 months, it'll be open. Sorry about that. It'll be open to more people, and I'm not sure yet how they're going to choose who gets to try it out, but we'll see whenever that time comes. So, yeah, that's kind of awesome. It just means that they'll work out some of the kinks, kind of get things in order, and then we'll hopefully have a reliable service in about 6 months. So along with that news, we saw an announcement from the FCC this week. They're saying that they're finally updating the rules about orbital debris. So these rules haven't been updated since 2004, so it's been quite a while, and obviously a lot has changed since then. So now the FCC will require satellite companies, including SpaceX and Amazon Internet, to report on how they plan to deal with space debris. So things like potential collisions and also the aftermath of these satellites whenever they re-enter Earth's orbit, which just sounds like complete madness to me. It blows my mind to even think about any of that happening. But this is a start to addressing a lot of the concerns that people have had, and we've seen a lot of readers comment over on Facebook especially, just about concerns about these low orbit satellites and how it's affecting everything in space, like collisions and light pollution, everything like that. So the FCC is taking first steps toward addressing that, which is great. All right, let's see. Let me check some notes here. What else should we talk about? Netflix is raising another $1 billion in debt sales. What a huge number. I'll never say $1 billion without something in my brain just firing and glitching for a second. That's a crazy number. So just after releasing their financial report for quarter one, Netflix said that they plan to raise more money and to use it for things like content production, acquisitions, and strategic transactions. We don't know exactly what that's going to look like. We don't know what their plans are, but I'm really interested to see what they come up with. I know that they're really invested in original content, so I'm sure that we can expect to see some more TV shows and movies once production can start back up. So speaking of earnings calls, AT&T gave their quarter one report this week too, and the numbers were not great. In it, they shared that they had lost 897,000 premium TV subscribers. So that includes DirecTV, Uverse, which they're not even selling anymore, and AT&T TV. In addition to that, they lost, let me check my notes, 138,000 AT&T TV Now subscribers. So that's a huge number for such a short period of time. My question is anyone surprised? From what I've been reading and hearing, not so much. AT&T actually didn't sound surprised either whenever they released these numbers, and they kind of made some interesting comments whenever they were doing their earnings call this week. They basically just said that they plan to continue as normal. They're blaming coronavirus, obviously, which definitely has impacted cable and internet companies for the quarter, but they're also blaming increased competition just due to more people streaming instead of buying TV packages. So they plan to keep investing in areas where they're now focusing on, and they're going to keep right on going. One of the areas that AT&T is really heavily investing in is HBO Max, and we got some new news there this week too. This week, the new streaming service announced that it will officially launch on May 27th, so we finally have a date. We've been waiting for this. It's awesome. The service is going to cost $15 a month, and it will be free for a lot of current, not all, I'm sure that there are some caveats there, but it's going to be free for a lot of HBO subscribers and also for a lot of AT&T subscribers. So definitely check out the post about AT&T and all of their deals for HBO Max, just to see if you qualify if you're an AT&T wireless or phone customer. HBO Max is going to launch with 10,000 plus hours of content. Unfortunately, coronavirus really shut down production on a lot of the original content, and that was something that HBO Max was really pushing in the beginning. So that kind of stinks that we won't be seeing a lot of those originals, but hopefully toward the end of this year, or I'm even guessing next year, we'll see some more of those original shows. Now, if you're looking for something to watch this weekend, Hulu has got you covered. I did a post this week about some binge-worthy shows on Hulu, and I know that we won't always agree on what to watch, and that's okay. I love trashy reality TV. It's just something about me. I know not everyone's into it, but that list kind of has something for everyone, and I kind of did that on purpose. So definitely check out that list. There's a nice mix there. And personally, I was most excited to see The Wonder Years. I had no idea that it was streaming on Hulu, so that was a really nice surprise. So definitely check out that list and see if you can find your next show. All right, guys, that wraps it up for me. I know this was a short video, but I just wanted to hop on and give you a quick recap of some of the stuff happening this week. So thank you so much for joining me here, and we will see you all next time. Bye.